Sorry, guys. A little bit of a network problem there, but we should be good. Just trying to get YouTube. The problem with streaming on YouTube is that as soon as the stream ends, YouTube completely just disables the last stream and doesn't tell everybody who was on the stream that we start back up. So with Twitch, you can just sit on the channel and you'll be back in this stream. With YouTube, unfortunately, everybody's gone. If you are still in the old YouTube chat, if you could just put the link for this in there. I actually can't access that anymore. All right. I think it accidentally... I think I accidentally created another stream on YouTube. Yep. Ah, I did streaming to the wrong thing. All right, YouTube, I'm sorry I have to drop this. All right, give me one moment, guys. By the way, folks, please look at the description of this stream, not just the title and the thumbnail. It does say we will be stopping criminal ships by disabling them and stealing their cargo. We are not attacking people. We are taking cargo back from criminal NPCs. Okay. We good. All right, I just need to land the ship and then we can join the party. Finally made it. Don't know about Twitch, but YouTube stream doesn't specify NPC targets. It specifies criminals. If you look at the description of the stream. You think they will remove the spectator cam at some point, but the third person looks... It will stay in game forever. Why do you think it'll stay in game forever? You want me to read? Man, you know how much easier comment sections of YouTube channels would be if people read video descriptions instead of video thumbnails? All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Disabling and boarding criminal ships. I was on the MSR. I think you had a video on it, but what's the intended case of the new physical currency? Do you like this route? The point of the physical currency is basically to just have a reputation or faction specific ability to buy things. So, I mean, like, you can find different MMOs that do stuff like this. WoW does this, I think. I think Elite Dangerous did this. A lot of RPGs and single player games do this as well, where you're essentially able to earn a currency that only works for a specific faction so that they can guarantee that as you work for that faction, you're getting that reward. In my opinion, the biggest thing this does, I think, is remove the RNG nature of running raids and missions in the game. It allows you to get rewarded for doing something in the game with a currency rather than a specific component. So you can then go to a store and spend the currency you earned on a component. So maybe you want to run a raid with your friend, but you don't really care to get a giant shotgun. Instead, you'll get a couple scripts and you can go spend it on a nicer medical tool. Player
Your accomplishment.
The decorations, I love it. Most people don't care about the description, just the title. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with YouTube. You know how many people have formed their opinions of my whole YouTube channel based on the title and thumbnails of my videos? And it's like, well, you might actually like the video. But that's humans. That's us. I'm also guilty of this. Hey, Stream Elements caught up. Good job, Stream Elements. Well done. It understands that we're live. Proud of you. Good job. Good job, buddy. Reading? Reading sucks, man. I'm terrible at reading. I've missed half the things that they say about these missions we're running. Balton. Balton with the membership said, whoa! Dude, thank you so much for being a potat. 13 months now, man. Appreciate you. How's your week going? Or how's your weekend going? Yeah, this is a good old... I'm taking a while to load in on this one. Don't know why. Tomato destroys NPC ships. NPC ships get slammed. Slammed in response to latest criticism. You love the idea of scripts. You think they need to tie the script rewards to rep down the line. Don't like how they are removing reps for Foxwell because I'm a rep chaser. I think you're still going to have that rep with Crusader and Hurston. And the scripts also, I think, this is, I guess, my speculation. The rep will, the scripts will be tied to the rep. I think that the whole point. Okay, hold on. All right. I think that the way it's going to work is that rep is going to gate you on the stores you can access, like they used to say at CitizenCon. And then once you gain access through the rep to that store that they have, the scripts are going to be the currency you use. So they can guarantee that both you're earning the rep and you're also doing missions that that faction specifically wants. So you can't just get rep for something and then pour millions of UEC into it because you just saved a bunch of money. You also can't just find the scripts that access a storefront and get really nice faction specific stuff when you haven't earned the rep to get it. It's kind of a dual checking system, I think. And my man Bolton. Hold on, wait, I got something for this. Where is it? I'd like to give a shout out to Bolton for dropping 10 memberships in the YouTube chat. Can we all please direct our attention over to the YouTube chat? Thank you. No, really, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Get to use my new Toes Gang board. Mrs. Tomato made us really nice layout here. Which is great because I was running out of space last time. Welcome to the new board. Thanks for supporting the stream. Why are we still loading? I don't like this. Yeah, it looks like there are no entities loading. Nah, I think we're stuck. Let's back out and do this again. Yeah, wait, have you guys not seen the new background? Check it out. She's been putting it together all, hold on, the last couple days. I haven't gotten to gush about it yet because nobody's giving me the excuse to. All right, check this out. Hold on, we need some music. While Star Citizen is choosing to get itself started back up, a little look at the new studio. Obviously, you got the Toes Gang board, as is needed. Gotta recognize Toes Gang. Some nice sound stuff up here. We got CitizenCon patches and things. All right, we're loading in. Let's go. The best part. Folks. I'm gonna say it every time. I waited 8 years. 8 years to get these posters up on the wall. And Mrs. Tomato made it happen in the back of the stream. And I love it. Some custom made Halo art. What else are you gonna do? What's up with the hands? Don't worry about it. I love how that's what you noticed. Like the whole freaking, all this stuff going on. And you're like, what's with the hands up here in the corner that nobody's looking at? I don't, honestly, just call them toes. Toes. Toes, exactly. I see you in chat. Toes. It either scares people away or it makes them more curious about the stream. Oh! Walgrit! My man. And you know, I've always got to say things when I say them. Like, I always got to say this. Walgrit came over and helped with the computer. Really appreciate that. Is now on Toes Gang. Toes. The theme is Barcelona. Yes. It's actually kind of funny. Barcelona was my favorite club team growing up. For like almost the entirety of my time playing football. And so I would not mind having a Barcelona jersey somewhere around here. I liked it more when it was like Iniesta and Xavi and... Oh, those are good times. Those are good times. Freaking Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Oh, when David Villa was... that was great times. Wasn't Eto'o also a striker at one point? Like 2005, 2006? Yeah, I used to be all about Barcelona. But I haven't been following a lot lately. Yeah, we're in the US right now. This is our home. Hey, if you just got a membership from Walgrid or Baltzen, give a shout out in the chat, a little thanks. Not only is that like just nice to see, you get access to our exclusive videos. And just to kind of plug that for you right now, because I'm excited about the new exclusive. If you go to our profile, if you are in it, oh, look, here's one right here. This is literally one of the exclusive videos. So these sometimes pop up. You can see members only. You can click on it. But if you did just get a membership, you can come to the main channel, scroll down a little bit, and there will be this whole playlist. These are all for ya. If you are a member on YouTube, if you are a supporter on Twitch, if you are on Patreon, Twitch and Patreon, you guys go through the Discord. But YouTube, you can go straight to the front page and check this out. And I like to think they're pretty good. They're more opinionated. I like to try and make them a little higher quality, and they go deeper into the development of the game. The new one, though, I am so excited for the new one. The new exclusive video is called The 6 Stages of Star Citizen. And it's probably going to get me so much hate. This is a video about your journey from learning about Star Citizen to becoming a relatively level-headed realist in regards to Star Citizen. The whole roller coaster, the copium, the fall, the disillusionment, the initial honeymoon phase, all of it. And I'm really excited to release this one. Should be out early to mid next week. And yeah, so if you do get a membership or anything, you get access to that when it does hit. Why are we still not loading? Do I have like an account problem going on here? Yeah, it's like the 5 stages of grief. Fun, excitement, immediate regret, grief, headaches, tons of hopium. Looks a little bit like this. And then you just kind of settle here with some bumps every once in a while. My friend, we've all been through all of the stages. In fact, the way that I pose the video is that each of them are stages, but each of them are also just a different type of Star Citizen fan. Because we all off-ramp at different parts, right? And we stay there for certain amounts of time. Like, it's a whole thing. Yeah. Been hit with the regen failure. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I just logged out. I didn't even... This is one of the stages. I'm just going to verify real quick. I know it's just going to make me feel better, to be honest. It's not going to do anything. Just maybe. Maybe something. Maybe something gives. You just got through your don't talk to me phase. I'm taking a break. Nobody's loading in. Oh, okay. Cool. It's not just a me thing. So what you're saying is I should not have left the server I was in. Oops. This is totally this is one of those things. This is definitely a phase, a stage. This is part of it. This is the disillusionment part. Oh yeah, look at that. Can't even join on Sunday. Because Aerody was in the server I was just in. That's where I left. So now they're trying to drag me into whatever server this is. The 195 people. See, I'm locked into Australia server. I might have to character reset for this. But it sounds like the servers are just messed up. Concierge face. You haven't played SC since before the FPS module. You mean freaking Star Marine? That's like 10 years ago. Oh, this is a big oof moment. Big ol' oof moment. Have you been following the game since then? Because 10 years of just jumping back in after not following is pretty wild. Sorry, that was really loud music. If you have $1 for every SC YouTuber that said I quit, I quit! I'm done. I'm over it. It's over. This is it. This is the end. You won't see me on Monday. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys all know that's a lie. But I mean, like, everybody wants to quit what they're doing. That's how life is. I wanted to quit school, like more times than I could count to when I was a kid, and I could only count to that because of school. Not to say that Star Citizen is anywhere near close as important as school. School's pretty important. Don't quit school, kids. You can quit Star Citizen. Don't quit school. Those are different things. You quit out during 324. That was a good time to quit. Not gonna lie. That's a great time to take a break. The thing about covering stuff on YouTube is that once there's nothing to cover, you either have to decide if you're gonna make stuff to cover, find stuff to cover, like do groundwork and unearth more information, or just like say never mind. I don't care about this right now. And it's completely cool to not care about it at that point. That's why you do like variety YouTubing. That's why you cover multiple games, because there's something going on with one game and not another. But then, you know, when things come back up around that game, the pressure is on to cover it, even if you didn't really want to anymore, because it is back. And the people that care about your content and look for your opinions want you to talk about that. So then you feel the pressure to talk about it and you end up coming back. Nothing wrong with taking breaks, though. Oh no, I love my job, man. Matt Sully, have a good one, my friend. Hope to see you around in a little bit. Should be here for a couple more hours. If the game works. If it loads. Full Metal Gamer. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Official SC spokesperson? I think that would probably be considered Jared, if anybody. Jaredimo. Jerissimo. Jaredardo. Mr. Jared. What's this? The menu sim? It's... Yes. Yeah, we're not loading. Or, well, maybe we are loading. Maybe there's too much loading going on. Who do you watch for SC News? I always go... For SC News, I have a... I do mostly reading when it comes to SC News, not gonna lie. Like, I will go and look at whatever's been posted to the blog, or I will go and check out like Reddit to see if there's any updates that don't get posted officially by SC that people have. I also use the main... We have a channel in our Discord server that shows like all the updates coming from Star Citizen sources. So I use that a lot as well. But when it comes to video work, I watch the Astro Historian, Astropub, Mr. Paul, probably like at least once every couple days, if not every day. I listen to just about every podcast he puts out. I watch most of his office hours in his capsules, and I tune into his live streams. Really love Paul. He's a good friend. I started out on his content and continue to. I also watch Board Gamers videos. That is honestly like just part of the motion almost for me covering Star Citizen stuff, or at least watching Star Citizen stuff, learning about it. Because I don't cover everything with my content. I cover the stuff that I enjoy and I like. So little edits to ship power, ship weapon power and shields and stuff, I don't really get into that unless we're here on the stream. So I do watch him. I tune into Super Mac, Ferrister, Morphologist. I don't know. I don't watch Star Citizen on YouTube as much as I used to because I am like writing it a lot of the times, so I burn out on the information faster, I guess. But yeah, that's a lot of what I do watch. He goes by J-Rod, I see. I didn't know that. Didn't realize he has a new nickname, J-Rod. He needs to do another not shaving his beard thing. I say we tell Jared he can't shave his beard until Squadron comes out. Do it, Jake. Or Jake? Jared. Does Avenger 1 still play? Yeah, he does. Just saw him streaming the other day. Doing well, stuck at work, itching to get home and get into the verse. Gonna try mining. Oh, you haven't gotten to do mining yet. You doing ship mining, FPS, ground mining? What are you trying? Bryce, appreciate you coming to the lives. The live stream, I think, is a lot different from the Space Tomato gaming videos. We've actually noticed that Space Tomato 2 is starting to kind of develop its own sense of community because the videos come from here, and here we have different vibes and a different delivery from Space Tomato. That Space Tomato guy. Wait, I'm Space Tomato. Sorry, that Space Tomato 2 guy that keeps stealing our content and posting it on YouTube. Fancy doing an Oblivion stream. I've not gotten access to Oblivion yet. Soon, TM. I'm very excited to get back into that game. It's on Game Pass, which excites me. Any news on a new frigate or subcap concept for Invictus? I haven't seen anything. No. Infernus just did a speculation talk yesterday, so they probably were talking about that. If he agrees to not shave his beard, you know, starts at his squadron's closer than anything. Yeah, or if he's just into the torture. Yeah, the Oblivion remaster's on Game Pass. I didn't even really consider that might be a possibility until I saw that it was a thing, and then I was like, oh yeah, Microsoft owns that now. So, that's pretty cool. Did the British say space tomato? Oh, there's plenty of. I am in some circles. I am known as space tomato. Folks, I don't even. I'm not. Yeah, current player location, invalid location ID. I think I'm just screwed on. I think I might do a character reset here. Or a character repair. I think the game just misplaced me. Don't character reset, it's not a you issue. I want to play the game. Hey, look at that. Something happened. I don't believe it, PK. It's a conspiracy. Just buy another JPEG. Yeah, I don't have the red telephone here to call Chris. But if I did ring him up, he'd probably say, buy the JPEG. Hey, curious. What do you guys think of this border? This camera border circle. You like the circle? You like a square? A rectangle? How do you want to see this window? They are pretty JPEGs. They are, man. They are. Actually, they're PNGs. So, get it straight, okay? Have I watched the new Black Mirror? I haven't, actually. No. We haven't watched Black Mirror like season 3 yet. You want to play, then don't load and give the server time to let you go. When you can switch servers, then you can load in. So you just sit in the main menu? You guys like the circle? Yeah, I use OBS to stream. You want a trapezoid. Yeah, Stream Elements sits on top of OBS. Any butt cheek shapes? That's a good question. I hadn't thought of that. Why would I not use a butt cheek shaped camera frame? It's a very new age. There's a new Black Mirror out. There is. Our recent television canaffling has been dominated, though, by common side effects. Common side effects. A lot of Hell's Kitchen, actually. Recently for me, Andor. Yeah. Andor this week for sure. And you know what we're actually looking to get back into that we haven't for a little while? A good old classic, From. Y'all know From? That show hurts. That's one of those shows that's like you gotta prep your day to watch. It's a really good show though. It's like horror Lost. Butt shape is a heart. Well, there you go. Let's have a heart-shaped camera frame. So I can't even get to the main menu now, so it's like, what you gonna do? I guess we can sit in the main menu, and in the meantime, do some Star Citizen kernaffling. Like, let's see if anything's going on. I'll give it a little bit. Let's see if it just lets go of our character. If we just, like, don't look at it, you know? We don't look at it. It doesn't look at us. Everybody's happy. We all sip some tea. That was gross. Sorry. that was not the ASMR beautiful sip of tea I was hoping to deliver. That just sounded like a fart. Dev tracker. Are the devs saying anything? This was a slow week, guys. I could see it in the delivery of information. I can see it in the YouTube viewership, in the Twitch, in the stream viewership. Star Citizen's at the point where it changes week by week how much people are kind of logging in, paying attention, jumping into this stuff, looking at what's going on. Oh, you guys have been watching Reacher season 3? I haven't gotten to get caught up on Reacher yet. You can't get into the new Andor season until they're all released. I was gonna wait because I like to, but I can't. I'm too excited. I don't want spoilers, and it is really fun to have like an event of the night when they all come out. All right, let's see. Focus test, hunting the Polaris stress test, as they've been talking about. Been talking about PTU. Squadron 42 Vanduul Interpreter. So this was something they did. I think they released something in Vanduul and allowed people to translate it to real words. Think you can infiltrate the enemy's communications, prove you're the best Vanduul interpreter, and show us you got the guts to speak the enemy's language. I don't know where that was posted. Posted somewhere. They posted like a line of text, and I don't know what it said, but they announced the winners. And the people who won it won Vanduul scythes. That's pretty cool. Do not quit out, otherwise you risk locking your character. This has happened to us last night. Oh, I quit out already a while back. Unfortunately. What about when you boil water, Vargonia? Focus testing. Hunt the Polaris. Okay, but why? Looking for some friends to do the hunt for the Polaris? Want to help break the game? Come hang out with us April 26th and 27th. And that is, oh, that's today. So they're doing a 2-hour stress test on Saturday and Sunday to focus everyone on the same content from mass groups and go to town. If the mission isn't available, ambush and patrol are good alternatives. We need to have another sit down with Benoit. We need to have a Star Citizen live with Benoit to tell us what's going on here. They're doing a lot of testing and stuff, but we don't know why. We don't know what it's changing, how it affects the game, why they're testing. Dynamic server meshing, static server meshing, what's the deal? Would love to hear some more information about that. Because, like, we can all see that they're doing a bunch of very pointed tests. These are all super specific. And they keep doing them every week, but we don't get to hear. I'm hoping Invictus Week comes with a lot of information. It'll mostly be ship information. So this is just an announcement that they're doing that. Just taking some stress testing. You sometimes stream this in your Discord, but it's rough with server performance during free fly. Yeah, mate. Discord also sometimes is just rough on its own. Sometimes it runs worse on Discord just because of, I guess, Discord's own backend, maybe? That backend, though. Man, what is there to even look at? A roadmap. Anybody even look at this anymore? The freaking progress tracker? Basically just core gameplay pillar is the only thing. I mean, and that makes sense. They don't need that many teams anymore. They've got vehicle team, character team, locations team, and core gameplay team. And then other than that, Star Citizen doesn't really have anything else going on. And like, if you look at the locations section of this, there ain't nothing even here anymore. Except work on a redacted mission giver location. I wonder if that's Wicklow or something else. Like, there's no location work going on. Distribution centers, definitely not. It does say there's something. Oh, no. Core gameplay is all there's really anything going on with. And that's all stuff that we, like it's stuff we know is being worked on. We just have no idea when it's coming. Base building, charge and drain, crafting, engineering, and FPS radar and scanning are like all big ticket 2023 items. Okay, not base building or crafting. But charge and drain, engineering, and radar and scanning, life support, these are like things we were waiting for a while. So them being on the progress tracker doesn't even tell us much. Radiation damage, space combat missions, we've at least seen that come into the game now. Not really much else going on though. Character art was mission giver. I would hope to see more mission givers here, to be honest. Just having one up in this section is meh. You ran into Benoit in SC testing chat one day. You told him this Star Citizen live he did early this year was great, and he should do another one. 2 or 3 times a year. He said he would pass that on. I think he will do at least a couple a year. But yeah, they should be doing at least 2 or 3 of these a year to catch us up on what's going on with networking and back end. Man, this is a great turnout. We got what, 50 people? We got 50 people in this room right now. And the game is hampering us. Hampering! Like a space for dirty clothes. It says May for the engineering. Yeah, don't trust this. Do not trust the progress tracker. It is gonna lie to you, and it's gonna make you feel terrible for it. See, here's how they list the stuff on here. All right, little breakdown how this works. Engineering has 74 weeks of work ending in the month of May. What this means is that from all the way back here in January of 2024, which I can guarantee you is not where the work started, they have basically said 74 weeks within this time period will include work. It will have a developer on it, but that might not be the same developer. That developer might not be there the whole time. That developer might get sick. They might have a vacation. They might have to work on something else. It might just so happen that the players got really angry about a new edition that dropped in this month, so this developer has to go and fix that and make it run better for this month. Therefore, there are 2 months here where this developer isn't actually working on it. And then at the end of this period, they will come back to engineering and say, looks like we still have 3 more months of work on it. Let's throw another 12 weeks onto this progress tracker. And we're just supposed to be like, oh, okay. 12 more weeks then. And that's a problem. Now, that's not CIG's problem to fix. I think this is just a problem of trying to tell people when a feature is being worked on. Nobody knows when it's going to be done. Nobody knows how consistently it'll be able to be worked on. Like, anybody who works at a pretty big company or has worked on pretty big projects would be terrified to make something like this for your developers external to your customers. This is an awful idea. Because you can't keep up with this. And we've learned that on the job over the last several years. So the best that you can think this is a way to understand what their intentions of work are at any given time and what they would like to be working on at that time. But it's not, this isn't gonna accurately tell us when things will be finished. And they do have their caveats and their disclaimers for that on here somewhere. Here we go. All the caveats, but like, we don't read, right? We already determined that earlier today. So I don't even know if they should keep this updated anymore. This is the one that matters. And this only gets updated once every quarter now. And it's only one extra quarter gets added on this ahead of us. So it's like the roadmap is not what it used to be in terms of following this project. It all comes down to the monthly reports at this point. And this one column on the release view. Also said he has great talent for explaining the tech to the layman in a way it made sense. He does a good job. You wish that Star Citizen Live only told us about things when they put it in-game. You're tired of being blue-balled by them, but if I was a content creator, I'd want as much info as possible. I mean, even before being a content creator, I love that. I just like information. I get not wanting to hear about stuff until it's in the game. But the whole reason I think I got into Star Citizen outside of content creation, just as a fan of the game, was because I enjoyed the information. Disseminating it, figuring it out, all that jazz. Very tired of relearning how to mine, fly, handle inventory, etc. every time you check back into the game. Mining shouldn't be changing too much. I think the last major change to mining was like 3.17, maybe. I hear you on the flying though. How often do you check back in, Brian? The quartz card is about to be flipped. It's in the game. Yeah, I heard that. I thought they were waiting on it. but I heard somebody commented on my last video that they got this into the game. Surprising. I do now wonder, are they going to bring in the pistol for 4.1.2 then? There's an easy way to not hear about features that aren't coming to the game anytime soon. Not reading the progress tracker and only reading actual patch notes. That's fair. But they were specifically talking about the Star Citizen Live stuff, the videos they put out. They need to get AI going with their coders. I work at a Fortune 500 that makes software, and they literally have told us recently to let the AI do the coding while we do code reviews. Maybe that's what they're doing. There's a way to not know about the implementation. Don't read the articles and leaks, and don't play PC. About every year or two. Oh, you check in? Yeah, that's gonna be rough, man. I mean, you might not need to relearn how to mine. I think mining is pretty set in stone. I don't think that's changing. Flight will change because they're just gonna be going back to operator modes as the main distinction of flight. But yeah, I think things are gonna be changing pretty regularly for the next few years in Star Citizen. They're doing a huge change to mining in 4.1.1, which is huge, but it doesn't really change the function of mining, right? It's just the bags work better now. Mining is still adjust laser power in rock to heat rock until it cracks and then scoop up rock. That core loop of mining is staying the same, I think, from now on. Hello, Greeny Cake. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing, Dennis. Welcome to the garden. Misfortune. You don't get it why in alpha you need PTU. You need to everybody test everything. Weird thing, we have Evo for early access to the patches. It's so that they can gate the testing. It's kind of like dog food testing, where a company like Google they used to do this more often, where they would release a feature or an operating system update, and rather than just releasing it to everybody, they would put it out to a small group, probably internal first, and then they put it out to larger groups. And then over time, you put it out to larger and larger groups to see if you can catch the bugs that pop up at scale. So if you throw it out to 2 million people, you might find some bug that overshadows the bugs that you would get when you threw it out to 500,000 people. But because you don't get to see that specific 500,000 people bug, you focus on the 2 million people bug, and that other one gets lost. So they try to gate it in certain ways to make sure that less or progressively more people can get added to each test. It's like if you may want to stress test something, but you only want to stress test it up to a certain extent. It's like when you build a fire. You build a fire out of logs over time rather than putting all the wood in at once. It's frustrating spending so much time on a cargo run or mining only to have a glitch mess it up right at the end. Yeah, I feel you there, Brian. That honestly sucks. That's one of the best parts about 30K'ing being gone, for the most part, is like, it sucked when it was a glitch or something that you could see. It was even worse when it felt like it was just the game deciding to throw you for a loop, which is kind of like what's happening now. Thanks for checking out the videos, Brian. And Maverick, thank you for the 33 bits. It's not quite 69, but I'll take it. but the bug for 4 million, 2 million are more important, affects more people. But what if it's only caused because they missed the other bugs? Even if the bug for 4 million or 2 million is more important, if you skip that over, you're eventually going to have to get back to that. And if that's something that compounds when you scale up, that's a problem. They want to get to the bug that the 2 million people causes, but what's the point of skipping over the other stuff if you want to have a more stable release? Drauk, if you'd like, we have a looking for group channel on the Discord. You're going to get a lot more people that are looking to play there than in here. And then maybe poke in SC chat and see if people want to jump in. Maverick, 37 bits. Ah, 69, yes. We had a massive internet outage overnight. Hey, no problem, Maverick. Glad to see you in here, buddy. Are you able to get in game today or no? There's nobody on the Discord? Well, what? Oh, I mean, post in the Discord? Post in the Discord in the SC chat and ask people if they'd like to play, I meant. Rather than in the chat here, because there will be more people there. Also, if you're looking for more Star Citizen activity in our Discord server, you can join our org, Garden Interstellar Initiative. The Discord server itself, the Garden, is not just a Star Citizen Discord, so people in there are looking for multiple types of things. But if you're looking for the very Star Citizen focused part of our Discord server, you can join into GII and you'll be able to see all the stuff going on in there as well. There are like 50 people online in there at the moment. But yeah, making a looking for group post will work, and then if you'd like, you can post a link to that looking for group post to the SC chat. See if people would like to join. Maverick, you got some time. We have the game's been running a little bit weird so far. All right, I've got to get going, I think. Let me drop in real quick and see where I need to get going.
Son of a beach.
Vastin, Viewer, and I are on your ship, so I don't know if you're still waiting on somebody else.
He's getting the ship with 2 seats. All right.
Tomato to Tyrus.
Go for tires.
Hello. Where should I go?
Well, things are weird right now.
I
if you
noticed.
want to hang out around Daymar, that's where we're grouping up to get people away from the station.
Okay.
And we're playing it by ear right this moment until we can actually get everybody where they're supposed to be.
Okay, I'll head over there.
Cool.
Good. All right. If you're in Vastin's ship, do not.
All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're going to try and work some magic here. Just going to put down a thingy. Hold on. Just so I can roll around my chair. Wonderful. Thank you. Wow, that was easy. Makes it a little easier to roll on this. All right.
Please visit us again.
No, I won't visit you again.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You find Discord confusing. Our Discord's quite large. Yeah, Discord can be a bit confusing. It's definitely a newer way that they format the chat services. It's interesting to see the format change. Like, it used to be all the same with like AOL Messenger and MSN and Yahoo. Now they've all kind of picked a new format with like Slack and Teams and Discord and Guilded and stuff. Why don't we just take the Super Hornet?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Sith Gecko.
Thank you.
The Sith Gecko sounds kind of dangerous. Thank you for the bits, friend. For every 8,000 bits, we consider planting a new tomato. Just consider. I think it's a possibility. What are they? Whoa. Whoa, dude. Don't move like that. Alright, I'm gonna set my spawn. I'm gonna get a drank. Drag. And then we're gonna get going out to Pyro. Or Daymar. Pyro?
What better way to celebrate it? Frosty, something more serious. Getting it right.
Thanks to advanced digital medical assistance, you can fail to respawn too. Whee! I probably shouldn't get on this, actually. Wait. I don't want to... God dang it. I'm just waiting for my Super Hornet to spawn. Thanks to advanced medical assistance, you can have no idea where you're going to respawn. Star Citizen, keeping you on your toes. Toes. Star Citizen, keeping you on your toes.
Toes.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
40 seconds, folks. This is a Buccaneer. Why is there a Buccaneer in here? This reminds me of the Science Center in Washington, D.C., where they have the gigantic spaceship floating over the lobby. Except it's not powered on and spilling thrust and probably unburned catalysts into the lobby. Keep 2 empty bottles in your inventory, never be without cruise. Yeah, but how do I keep you guys on your toes and nervous without cruise? On your toes. On your toes. On your
Toes.
Welcome to the ASOP
Hmm?
vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Remember the helmet. Remember the cans.
Vehicle has been delivered to the
I've got my helmet on. Jeez, look at all these hangers. Remember the can't. I can't. Oh my god, that's such a good one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I know. Let me out the hangar. You put in an app for GII would be sweet to be accepted. I'll see you soon. Welcome to GII, friend. Although I do read that as you put in an app, which... I mean, you like invaded our Discord server? Sorry, sorry. I'm on top of my jokes today. It's actually too soon. Alright, so we are heading out to Discord. We are heading out to Daymar. Where hopefully we can do something to help. We're gonna find some criminals to rob. Oh, that's just weird to say, dude. You're in Texas, and every time someone says remember, your brain completes the sentence. Remember the Alamo, Texas State History, 7th grade. I always remember. You said the 3rd of November. I thought it was the 5th of November. Where am I calibrating to? Oh. It is the 5th, okay.
For the tours, because I have to play with heroes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 4 minutes left.
I'm not actually getting any bounty missions.
What?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's good.
We'll want to. Okay, yeah, we'll want to start with the ones on the moon first, before moving up to the space ones, because space ones take a little longer usually. It's another thing. Capture teams fast. I'm sure.
You like my Mark 1? My ugly little Mark 1. V for Vendetta remake with Pedro Pascal. Stop it. I'm thinking they should get the new James Bond movie to also have Pedro Pascal.
Quantum drive is now off.
The damage, and we want to do as little damage to these ships as possible. Yeah, so please keep all that in mind. When we get to these bounties, the small fighters, if it's something that doesn't hold cargo or a ship we just period don't want, just destroy it as quickly as possible, get it out of the way, would be the play.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Ragnar, how far off of Crusader are you?
I have no idea why I'm here. I'm just gonna annoy Rig.
Alright, Vastus, come on over to Myconi. That's Seth, Firebeam, Red Cop, and Ash. I am Daymar, and I'm... Does anybody have ERTs? I'm not seeing it for some reason.
I have no showing. Bounties.
Walgrid! My
I'll
man!
meet you. I'll pick you up around.
My man, the wall.
There's no point in having you tours.
Drop 5 more memberships in YouTube, dude.
Tours. And,
Thank you, my dog. That's
to
10.
go.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, Walgrid.
You don't strictly need the bikes.
How's your weekend going, man?
I know, but since we had time, anyways, we were waiting on the reclaim timer of the Taurus. I got them up, so I'll be ready.
Who would play the female lead of the V remake? Probably Pedro Pascal.
Period 18 and Microtech not here.
Checking. I have one. I don't know why it's not working right now, but that's all I do is just
Man has ERT.
Alright, bullet. Yep.
This looks like an ERT. 3, 2, 1, Ashford's around yellow. That's not good, but it's an ERT.
I don't know about this thing.
Alright, wait for everybody get up to me. We'll go together.
Just gonna set my spawn here. Whoa!
I'm over
Balton dropped 5.
Yeah, well,
Hey! Straight matching. Out here. He said nope.
yeah, I got you.
Not 10, brother.
I'm with you, Beth.
YouTube in general today, you guys popping off. If you just got a gifted membership over on YouTube, folks, give a little thanks to the good people of the garden.
That's your call. You certainly can. If you'd like.
How long does it take for the application to go through? It's usually within 24 to 48 hours.
What was on the same page and then split up?
As long as you're not saying that you like war criminals and stuff. That might not help. But member relations usually will get to it within 48 hours of the application. Hard to replace Natalie Portman? Yeah, but it's Pedro Pascal, dude. Come on. Who else is going to do it? Is it an adaptation? Get Pedro on the job. It's crazy how much different he looks to me than when he was in Game of Thrones. Should we take his relay? Oh my god. Should I take his relay and just power off his whole ship? Where you going, buddy?
So whoever gets it, please send it to Ava.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get back in my ship and actually do stuff.
Taurus is here.
Takeoff
Capture
complete.
party people will meet up at the site.
Landing gear raised.
Are you at surfing?
One of his first acting gigs, he played a vampire in Blood-Sucking Bastards. Great B movie. I love seeing
Just leaving first.
the beginnings of super famous actors like that. You know who I didn't realize had their first big break, or I watched their first big break movie? Was Timothy Chalamet. I didn't realize Interstellar was his big break. That's a crazy movie to get a big break in. They tried to share a mission. Oh, let me double check. Did you guys share a mission?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you mind
You don't
sharing?
You don't strictly need them, but you're welcome. Everyone's welcome to grab them.
Oh, okay.
It's really only needed to get the location data.
Who should I be rendezvousing with if I don't have it?
I would follow up with Avast, and their team is getting close to out there and ready.
Okay.
Alright, Ash, let's go and just jump there. Everyone else is going over there.
Right.
Copy that.
people leaving, or are you coming with you?
Just jump.
All right, coming.
All right, capture team 2, come up on me. I think Seth is right here now.
I'm in Grimhawks.
All right.
Okay, Tyrus, the Taurus is in Walls medium hangar.
Copy. Can you pick me up at a pad? I haven't gotten an invite back to the party yet.
Okay.
William Coach.
I might get it any moment. I don't know.
Why is Traeger not party leader?
Congratulations. They have their reasons. Watch them have accidentally picked a spot right near the PAS.
All right,
Not
fire.
there.
Ash, right off there. Come to me.
I'm trying to locate you.
Yeah. It's,
Gotcha.
On pad 1 wall.
Okay, I'm trying to get the elevator. Here we go.
5 seconds, Vastin.
Oh, you don't have distortions. It's fine. How's your reclaimer coming in?
If you have some in inventory, you can throw some on here real quick.
SC should add some patriotic sarcasm like Helldivers just to add some comedy. I think there's definitely room for that. Star Citizen. Oh, God dang it. Am I going too fast for that missile to catch up, you think? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to catch up. Star Citizen is a very... I mean, it's coming off of a very dictatorial regime. There's still a lot of elements of fascism, of very strong corporatocracy, of people not getting rights. They even have the whole serve in the military to gain citizenship status kind of thing. So they have the dark side of this game that they're not really showing too much of just yet. And I do think that they're setting it up for there to be a lot of humor mixed in there, kind of just making fun of it, poking it, being on the nose about it. Right, and then some of it is very unironic, like Bishop's speech. Although I think that was a good speech, to be honest. I don't think it was, I don't think it had the feeling of like, authoritarianism or fascism or anything like that. It just felt like a strong hype speech for a military as opposed to being like, the UEE is your everything, and you must protect it with your life, or else, kind of thing. It felt a little more picking up kind of stuff. But the UEE is also a crazy organization who does a lot of pretty not great stuff and is working with a not great government. So I think we will see a lot of that kind of commentary in the game, and I'm sure we'll get a whole bunch of people being like, "No politics in my game." It's like, bruh. Yeah, kind of like Starship Troopers. A little bit of that energy. It's not unheard of in science fiction. I think almost all science fiction universes have some level of governmental or corporate overreach ruining the lives of people. It's like, it's a cold topic.
Sub-target on E. 2 bunnies.
Sub-target is engines.
Yeah.
Oh, don't take out its engines.
No, this is 890. We're gonna kill this thing.
Copy.
I got a C2 and 2 Connies here.
Did I just hit an asteroid?
Shield is weakening. I just got a massive desync and my shield just dropped.
Did I just hit an asteroid? Well, something happened. Who knows what? Don't fly backwards, folks.
Crime committed, aggravated assault.
Mihai, I can't find your icon, name tag. Where exactly are you located?
The asteroids are on yellow.
I just got a crime stat 3. What the fuck?
It was Pedro Pascal.
Who's your attack?
I can't get in the ship anymore, Tyrus.
Yeah,
But
sure,
Tyrus-
the 890.
It didn't even spawn me on the terrapin.
890 just despawned. Oh, it jumped. Jesus.
Yeah, it's still here. It's teleporting. There's a lot of desync. A lot of it. It's reshuts down.
Yeah, I forgot. Spawns have been terrible. Well, starting over again. Yay.
Is this a player ship, the 890?
No.
No.
NPC.
Wall, if you'll roll the ship over, I'll
Yeah.
get it up. Leo, if you could get in that turret. Oh,
Probably shouldn't have been flying and decoupled. I probably just didn't slow down. I wasn't paying attention to my speed and hit a rock.
that I don't know.
890 is
Hard
stopped
Jetson.
at.
Hard Jetson.
Hard at.
All great stories have politics. It's not. It's weird to be so against politics, in my opinion. That's like being against psychology. It's just part of life. It's part of what makes motivations and stuff. Man, this is worrying.
Yes, I see. Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Yeah, that is
retrieval
actually an
system.
issue. We need to get you on it.
Yeah, at least I have my gear.
Wall can do it. Okay. Yeah, Wall's do it. No.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Why
What?
is it telling me I can dock at Seraphim while I'm on Daymar?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It's a silly game.
It says my.
Distortion fighters. Go to precision target.
It may be a different
Come in from the rear,
air
that's from
elevator.
the sides.
Walgert, this isn't gonna work quite like we thought. Your jet wash is pushing them to the ground. Let me nose down. Just let me get on top of the ship. And,
Fighters, you're coming in from the front. Coming in from the rear. You're just hitting the front shield. Distortions.
I was just trying. This is all I was trying to do before, but the Moby Glass is so laggy that I.
oh, Pierrick, this is the ship we're heading out in.
So what do you want me
Oh,
to do?
Flip back over and nose down.
It's I just have too many people, so my Moby Glass is really laggy right now. I have none of my stuff
There's
anymore.
still a red Cognac here. I'm gonna break off and kill back this attacking us.
Need a little more air.
Grimhex is always stinky since they added it. Call it Stink Hex. Grim Stink.
Okay, you'll have to pitch up as soon as I jump on it. Oh, what a waste of time.
So the washes.
Yeah. Here, we'll just put them on the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did an asteroid. I don't have some precision. Let's see what
guys lost the C2? Did you guys?
Yeah, I lost that.
Yeah, and
Yep.
to your F.
I lost visual. It's still flying around. It's not disabled yet. But it's there. You go. Stop fire.
Okay.
No, I think it's off.
It's down.
Actually.
Yeah.
All right, move on.
That's odd.
Yeah, but
Alright, team.
Crazy.
It's I don't think it's soft death. I think it's just disabled.
okay.
It still has EM, or no, it still has
Living turret.
IR, but its EM is plummeting, so it should be good to.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay.
It's disabled.
You drop
Then
your team.
team.
Behind you, drop your team.
Yep.
Alright. Right, let's look for another EM. ERT.
Baston.
So,
Yeah.
Dummer Ragnar, you guys can go and board the ship. for the C2.
I can't even like join the group because I can't jump to them because the
That's probably
quantum travel system is just so f***ing bad.
Well, okay, because one of the 3 doors has crashed into me, so I was just curious who to avoid.
No.
The Taurus shouldn't.
Can't anyone just get their own cargo anymore?
I mean, the spider should be able to avoid Taurus pretty well.
But if I'm a fighter and then a Taurus comes up and mock Jesus and side stripes me,
Well, I was behind the
wait.
C2, but I wasn't going mock Jesus. I was just
Just,
straight down slow.
Do you want to take
Certainly
over the
wasn't
ships
on
like?
purpose.
Yeah, Tyrus. Sorry. Do you want to take the ships?
Okay, let me try canceling this route so that it now lets me jump here. You think players shouldn't die when ships crash or blow up? Just destroy armor and keep helmet. Well, our ships won't blow up anymore. I mean, I hope. That's another thing of engineering that needs to be considered is like engineering brought onto ships should mean that ships aren't blowing up as much.
Gonna be on Daymar.
And
So I won't be doing very much with this right here because we are disabling and I only have conventional weaponry, but we will be watching as they disable the ship and then we'll board and help get the cargo off.
We have Minho's fired at this outpost.
600i and a Connie.
then I think Ragnar, you can stay on the Taurus, and we'll go look for another target.
Yeah, it looks like at the new
don't need
spot
to
you got a
remember them.
600i and a Connie waiting for you.
So the 600 and kill it. We can't do anything with that one, unfortunately.
Where are we taking the ships then?
To processing security will let us know.
But then we just need one person of the boarding team on the ship at a time. So, yeah. Then Ragnar, you can come back on the Taurus, and we can go get another target.
Yep.
Seth, for the record, I think it was me that you ran into.
Alright, Capture Team 2, Connie is a kill. The 600 is a kill, but there is a C2 or her. Leave that for last, just don't even touch it.
Well, can you
kill
hold
all-
space break? You're strafing up.
Kill all hostile targets first, then we'll take care of the capture.
Okay, you said 600 and Connie are kills, right?
Correct.
Connie's not a kill.
Connie's... You sure? Alright.
Connie's a
Before we-
capture.
Alright.
If we find that the grids are broken and there's nothing on them, then sure. But I believe Connie's are on the menu again.
they are.
First, C2 is completely unresponsive.
That might be because it's still, yeah, without distortion.
Fast and restart, are we doing first?
We're taking in the 600.
Operator, stop operator, can you call me again and kind of wedge?
Alright, well, we're good. Thank you.
This voice chat.
Okay, we going over where these guys are?
Yep. Cutto, waffle, integer.
Your planet Connie, hang back and keep the speed under 100. Your guns can reach out far.
Actually, they're out of boardable ships there. They've got... So, Kato, could you pull us?
600 is dead.
Hard death all kill targets.
There's a hammerhead.
There's a hammerhead out here.
Did you say you wanted me to pull the ERT?
Yeah. We can try to take a hammerhead.
Alright.
You want to do that?
Tomato to Bastion.
Alright, Connie's next. Let's go ahead and soft up this thing.
I'll grab an ERT just to be able to share. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
There's an NPC coming to be nice team.
Are y'all coming to where I'm at to grab this hammerhead?
Unless they already have a border for it.
Distortion fighters, take out this.
I'll be able to board.
We need to get you on one of the boarding ships.
Okay.
Site 1, where we're waiting on the Hercules, we have a hostile in Johnny. Here. Go to your
Fighters, can I get some distortion fighters on this Connie?
Tyrus, is there a designated ship here with Bastion for boarding that I should join?
Our Connie's? Yeah, Bastion.
Okay. Once we're done here, I'll just join you once we stop Bastion.
Alright, no, just distortion on this Connie, folks. One to disable.
Be advised, you have a aggroed hammerhead coming on you.
I see.
Copy that well, as soon as you can get out of the seat.
Yeah.
We are floating in an asteroid.
Well, at least I was coupled, so we're floating and not crashing.
Is a hammerhead a kill or a disable?
Hey, the other Connie's really
Alright.
Hammerhead is disabled.
Roger. I can't help you, right, cop? Sorry.
Yeah, no, we're about to hit an
sure
asteroid.
that as well.
Spiders, if you can engage the hammerhead and draw it away from the other guys,
Roger.
if possible.
So,
when the ship is disabled, like with distortions, should it be without any gravity inside? Because it really looks like it's off to...
It will have its standard gravity, but otherwise it won't do anything until the distortion timer is up.
can we get...
Yeah, the C2 is off test.
Alright, Captain,
Are they-
can you come to me, please? You guys are all over the place. We need to disable this Connie.
One way to know for sure is that
Let's click on this.
the turrets will continue to spin if the ship's alive. Like the NPCs will continue to move the turrets.
Turrets have fallen off.
Yeah, we will be boarding, but there's only specific ships we're boarding. Just the ones that are going to have cargo.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend a bunch of time on. I think it's better to move on than get pigeonholed on something.
Okay.
Can security team go to the security channel, please?
It gives us an idea for the next one too, though.
Soldiberus, we got you a Connie over here distorted for you to bring a border over to. Got one.
Got eyes on your Connie finally. On the way.
Lamar Nathanson, he's been disabled. Ready to be boarded.
Whoops. Oops. There we go. I joined with the wrong computer.
Alright, so we're gonna need to transport the other Connie, so we gotta find it. Alright, so
Is
everyone's
that,
following me first. Alright, so I have the Connies dead ahead of me. Right copies probably to your up your mind, so let's split them.
Croucher? No, it's another Connie then.
Console, looks like. Yeah, he's jumping all over the place.
Fast you are from me as well. Your con is just jumping from one end to another. I can't follow you.
Slowing down. I'm just gonna be a mobile turret, so just see where I'm shooting and go ahead and take your shields down, then just distort him.
Alright, yeah, it looks like you're hanging around with Croucher. All right, targeting shields. That hammerhead.
Hammerhead. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Are they trying to capture that hammerhead?
Yeah. I tried to drag it away, but it came back over here, it looks like.
Kill the Connie, we'll do the hammerhead.
Alright.
Get hold of Referral.
Tiger said you'd move.
I can't move. I lost that.
Yeah. Tyra said you, and now he's in through this.
Alright.
Yeah, so I was in combat.
You should have that permission, Vassal.
Did find Connie.
Yeah, it doesn't work for some reason. I tried pulling him down.
Alright, Connie's down.
Alright, so there is... Alright, let's set the hammer. There is a C2 on your hurt somewhere.
I haven't seen the C2.
I see him.
Just the hammerhead.
He's 8 kilometers away in that direction.
Roger. Well, we've got another Connie here. Looks like they're distorting it though. Juke is.
Let's go ahead and take care of this one.
It's like Connie machines there.
Almost.
It's like 2 Connies. Shields up.
Back shields are down on this Connie.
Alright, so Captain King, come on with us. We're gonna take this hurt.
Oh,
Its shields are up, so
Get bored of me?
yeah, boarding. Part of that bad boy up.
Moving.
It's distorted, guys. Stop shooting. Stop shooting.
is it there?
You want me to get closer
Calvin, you
to it?
want to take it? Closer would probably be good, yeah.
I'm at the starboard airlock.
Alright, we're stopped. Go ahead. Take a walk.
Walking.
Take a top turn.
Oh, what was that?
Holy shit, that almost hit me.
Yeah, with these things, folks, keep a nice distance from everybody. And that cargo,
Mind if I join your ship, Vassal?
yeah, go for it. Cargo, let's go. Let's focus in the ship. Go ahead and go to scan mode and scan those cargo containers. There might be some good stuff.
Scanning.
Cargo bay is empty.
Scan
Cockpit
shows
is
cargo empty.
No, what about the cargo? There's beneath it. There's cargo containers.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the C2.
Oh no, it's below it. In the front, there's looks like a big 32 SEU, an 8. I think that's a 4.
Oh yeah, in space. Yeah, yeah. I have eyes.
Got some quartz.
Oh. How's the
Appears
boarding
to
party
be
going? Did you
looted.
fire that thing up?
Yeah, cockpit is empty.
Iron 2. You want a 32 SU box of quartz?
Nah.
Make a nice countertop.
All right, so who's actually in the C2? You able that hurt? You able to fire it up?
I'm getting to the pilot seat now.
Roger.
Engines up.
All right, don't move. Whoever's on board, go back to your ships. Or
I'll come back over there. I am departed.
He's still being like he will run for a living.
That Rykop has eyes on a Corsair.
All right, back on board the Connie.
all right, so
Rykop, where's that Corsair?
Off my nose. Direction of fire. Permission to investigate. 17 clicks off my nose. Unfortunately, no heading.
Faston had said to keep an eye on it. Faston, I'm not sure if you had meant to say that in
yeah.
TeamSpeak.
Because keep it on the Connie. Go ahead and Captain, take that ship to the processing plant. Let's get Firebeam. You escort him. The rest of us are gonna look find someone else to board.
Did I not set my power pips? I didn't have all power to engine or to guns. Good call, Ava. Skippy, you got to the next airport. Congratulations, dude. Stop going to so many airports. So this is the constellation we're looking at right now. What's the whole objective of this game? Generally to just kind of live in space. Make the money you want to make, try and get the ship you want to get, and do the thing that you enjoy doing to try and become more efficient at it. There's not like a central objective for every person to try and pursue. There's going to be a main story, but there's not right now. And Skippy, you are right. Do need to eventually get to that airport.
Where would it be? Because I'm not familiar with these.
By the, yep.
Just a little souvenir. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna probably have to leave the Connie behind.
want me to just grab it really quick?
No, you're in your fighter, so it's there's no cargo. That's fine. I want to get bigger ships like Hercs and stuff.
When you buy stuff in game, do you keep it or do you lose it when you die? It depends. If you're buying ships and vehicles, you'll keep them. If you're buying weapons and armor and ammo, you will lose it when you die if it's not equipped. Spaceships are always yours unless there is a progress wipe in one of the updates. And it's pretty unstable whether or not they stick, so it's kind of a toss-up whether or not you'll keep your ship between updates. But they're supposed to stick around. It's just not very stable.
This Connie has attrition. This is a player Connie. Yeah, we're taking.
Happy to help you with the door.
Having our
Hey, Veston.
Yes.
Could you swing by with your cargo door open and pick me up? I am just losing the hammerhead.
Yeah, we're actually heading over, and we got a request to go over there and help track
I'm in TeamSpeak.
Of course, they're open.
So yeah, I heard that.
Nice. Thank you.
Letter?
It's gone.
You just got this last night, so you're still learning so much detail.
Where is it?
What have you learned about it so far? There is a lot to learn. Happy to help you wrap your head around it. First thing to remember is just how unstable and unfinished it is. Recognizing that will explain a lot of why really dumb things end up happening to you. If you don't claim your GameBot shit or it's destroyed, yeah, it's good to make sure they are stored away. We're not even changing direction. Whoa, okay. We just changed direction. Upgrading your PC soon? Excited to get more than 10 frames per second in Lorville? What are you upgrading to? All you can say is this game is way better than Starfield. Definitely a different experience. To be quite honest, I prefer Starfield for the missions. But as far as doing things and living in space goes, this game does definitely do a lot better.
Sorry, having a little Q2 issue.
$7,800X3D. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm running on. Great CPU for this game. Is GTA 5 in space and land? Dude, just wait. Just freaking wait until they get some of these systems in. There's going to be a day when I'm going to look at you all on the camera on chat here, and I'm going to be like, y'all remember the decade that we talked about this kind of stuff being possible? And it finally is. Oh my God. We kind of have those moments every once in a while. Like server meshing was one of those moments. How warm is the fire? What fire? All praise the orb. Bless the orb. Praise the orb. Let it be known.
You guys have contact? I have a Titan bouncing around out here.
Yeah, it's abandoned.
SCP broke. Fate, you see the flying around the 135 yesterday? Treating us well. Hey, no problem, man. Just always grateful every time I fly it.
All right, I'm coming to a landing. So when you guys are free, oh my God, that's a picture.
Yep, me and Shaman are down here whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm going over to the white C2 you just brought in.
Did you get a crime set, Kai?
No.
Huh.
All right, I'm landed. You guys come aboard.
So we're grouping up, getting ready to party on this Connie, and it's going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to be a it's going to be a little bit of a bigger boarding team, so we should be able to get some more work done.
Yep, we're good.
Find some bigger folks, some bigger ships to take over and get some more cargo. And I see my man, motherfucking Fola, in the chat, dropping 5 YouTube, bro. YouTube, you guys like running the board. You got numbers, right? 312. My man. Bullet 312 with the 5 memberships. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I need to start a... You know what I need to do is start a spreadsheet for how many times people go on the Toes Gang. I like that. Because we appreciate you guys. I see you, Fola. How's your day going? How's your weekend? What the heck happened? Why can't we use spotter searchlights that we can aim like a turret? We should. We should have those on more ships for sure. I think a couple ships have that. Drop ships should probably have it though. Bounty hunting ships should have it. Did you update your lighting setup? We did! Have you not seen Skippy? Look at all the... Yeah, like, we got a whole bunch of stuff up here now. You're not seeing all of it, actually, because... It's a little cut off there. Hold on. It keeps going. It should look mostly like this. But I need to, I gotta get, make sure we can zoom out more. There we go. Yeah, it should look like this. But I need to change where the center camera is, because when I go back to this, I am basically out of frame. Gotta be sitting like right here. Listening while doing some house shopping. Nice. Helps you feel things in keep things in perspective. What you looking for? Fate, exactly what I was thinking. No, I don't need 2 cameras. What I need to do is change the mask for this camera, because this is the same shot. All I have to do is, right now, there's a circular mask on this camera right here. I just need to move it over here. And then that mask will be right here. But we're going to redo the whole stream here shortly, so I'll probably do it then. Because I can move the mask. Or I can make the mask... No, that's not right. I can resize the camera within the mask like this. But it ends up moving the cut. It's complicated, man. OBS is complicated. Also a bunch of hands. Yes. Yeah. That's the Mrs. Tomato touch, you know? Oh yeah, and the Halo poster's back there, Skippy. That's my favorite part. I already talk about them too much.
Has Steuben spawned in yet?
Sorry?
Are you guys at shoot?
Yeah, I just landed.
Alright, I can't even see it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's up to you guys.
While to render it in as well.
Yep. It's here functioning properly.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out what you want house-wise. When we were looking for this place, my main things were, we want to feel safe. We had to have enough space for our home offices, of course. We will be working from home for good. So wanted to make sure to have that. And we really wanted to be close to somewhere that we could get regular physical activity. We're both physical people. We like to be able to work out and do things that are physical. And I like, if you have those things near you, it's so much easier to get into that. Like, have you ever seen the neighborhoods around lakes and stuff? Everybody's on their bikes, you know? So we moved somewhere that was close to a park, somewhere that we could ride bikes, go on walks, stuff like that. And we got very, very blessed during our search. But our list wasn't super long. This one ended up coming together though. I hope we find something that you guys really enjoy, Fola. Halo is indeed a Beyonce song. But that's not why the posters are on the wall. My man Vatson's got no supplies. No supplies, no surprise, no french fries.
Jesus, D-Sync's killing me here.
You just say fast and drive it like you stole it?
No, D-Sync. I mean, I stopped.
I know, but I looked over and you were pointing down. It's like, oh, he is enthusiastically parking.
Nuts. I had a perfect
Back in the good old
landing,
days.
and then all of a sudden my ship wouldn't stop.
Oh, whose fucking hornet is this?
All right, I have no idea what we're doing.
Report my ship. Can you check to see if you can repair them?
Yes. Oh. As I just get out of the seat, yeah.
Never mind, I see it now.
We just stop him briefly.
Yeah, just a repair.
I'm doing a hydration check as well.
Prepare, hydrate, bio break.
Aston, while we're here, do you want some bikes on your ship?
Ooh.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I was gonna say, cause like, I'm gonna go look for cool rare helmets.
All right, we're all good. Let's head to the next target. I think we still have the ERT for it.
Beauregard O'Connell?
Correct.
All right, I've got the Rock DS.
Oh, now we're set.
Most underrated vehicle in the game.
For a good reason.
Oh, oops.
That's why.
I don't know. I heard it's got a bigger, like, gem tank thingy.
I got a crime stat.
We all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Join the club.
I'm thinking of doing a mass steal GI out of prison if you guys want later.
All right, let's skedaddle, folks, before the fuzz gets here.
Illegal towing. Get out of here. It's a Rock DS. Nobody cares anyways.
I got homicide for killing a Geo.
You're an animal.
Does that violate the GII policy?
No, we hate Geos.
Unprovoked PvP versus Geo?
Wow,
It's not
Rykop
even
was just
NPC.
going very fast. Jeez, I don't remember the last time I saw a Constellation bridge completely filled. Nah, this isn't the soundtrack for the game.
Still a good ship.
It's an amazing ship.
I can't set course.
Except for that.
Well, we
you could
also
try
were running into problems where it was like we all weren't in the party.
This is the Connie Taurus. You guys think I'll get sucked out? Oh god. Oh my god.
You can jump to Rykops.
Okay. That was terrifying. That scared the out of me. I'm just gonna close this. Jesus.
Here you guys go. There's a
The game called my bluff there for sure. That was that was very much a you wanna try me kind of moment. Need some danger lighting. That would be really cool if I could change the lights quickly. Could probably figure out how to get that. Don't know about with these lights. Someday, whenever we're able to get a new set of lights, I could probably get them to work with the Stream Deck.
It's not working. Let me try something else.
Can you jump on me?
No, it's lag. There we go.
Po boy, you make a good point. Why tempt fate with my luck? I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. I always push my luck, and I don't have good luck in the game, so why do it? For your valued entertainment. Yeah, Fate, that would be sick. I think let's see. I think Elgato's lights. Yeah, they've got their own light strip. Damn, it's cheaper than the Philips Hue one. Because I don't think these light strips. Actually, these are floodlights. I don't even know if they have floodlights. Be like.
Aston, this is Seth. There is nothing loaded in yet.
Elgato RGB floodlight.
So I was going to go into load that one.
Over at the
I think it's this.
Yeah, there's no one here, so I'm just standing. I'm floating now right at the spot.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah, once they pop.
But I don't know if it changes colors.
Yeah, I'm still trying to jump over there.
It doesn't look like it.
The lag is killing me.
It took me 2 minutes to shift from nav.
I don't even know, how do people do that? Do you just use
Quantum, yet guns.
let's see. Elgato is owned by Corsair. Maybe Corsair has a light.
Alright, I'm 32 away from you guys.
Govee.
Taking it slow so I don't hit a freaking invisible asteroid.
Elgato Stream Deck. Govee app. If they have
The rest of
a
you guys, you're able to jump here, or you guys still have problems also?
yeah, so they do have a Govee app.
I went to the other location thinking that was Beauregard.
Govee lights with the push of a button. So you could do it, yeah, with Govee lights.
Yeah, it's
the
like
master
Beauregard.
tracker.
Yeah.
It changes you sometimes.
Yeah, I did the same.
Alright, I'm 20 out. I'll stay 20 out until you pick up the targets.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump directly to you.
So you just need Govee, the Govee floodlight. A couple of these. Oh, that's not that much.
I don't know what it is though. It's not coming up.
Good to know. We will keep this in mind.
There's a bunch
Could
of
probably
tabs
add this to our
contacts.
throne thing.
Oh, it's fast.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
I like it.
coming in from the top of the belt.
The hue stuff is low frequency and you get banding and flickering. Right, I remember Harris Heller did a good video on that.
Connie's sitting here, so we're just gonna go look at this.
But it didn't look like Elgato has floodlights.
And then 6 away from that, I'm seeing another contact.
They just have light strips.
That is.
That a Hornet?
Zoom further. Oh, I got my scope in my.
Yeah, I'm zooming in on to 100%, but I can't make out what it is.
I was gonna say I got a 16 times zoom in my pocket.
Well, no, I'm doing the.
The light strips don't put out enough light.
100%, yeah.
I'm just waiting to get out of my ship now.
You checking the Connie?
Yep. Ooh, with the door open.
All right, yeah, there is a Hornet out here that's just sitting here.
Yeah, it looks like you have to go with something other than.
Original contract, and it just hasn't gone away because they took the Hammerhead, and it's not dead yet.
You know what? You're right, because that's the Connie we killed. All right, I'm just gonna kill this Connie.
This Connie's pulling. I am at the Connie. Do not shoot it.
Oh, I was talking about for the background here. Yeah, we have lights here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Oh, what about your ship? Because we need
It
this
takes a
source
minute to respawn.
But
It's
from
a
where though?
Buccaneer. Anywhere.
So you're gonna
But I could-
backspace every time?
Oh, I could at least open it.
Turkajube.
What is the current conundrum?
ERT?
Alright. You have an ERT?
Yep, Sharon.
All right, roger that. You know what, Seth? Leave alone. We're gonna go pick up an ERT and get some bigger ships.
Apparently, we're attacking someone named Sharon. Tough crowd.
All right, I'm gonna drop the other ones.
Yeah.
New one is around yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right, so jump to the next marker. That lets me jump.
Sadid Philbin, correct?
If I could just grab him with this tractor beam and drag him.
Correct.
Sweet.
I'm on site, I'll stop at 20 clicks out.
All right, I'm here. Let's go ahead and sneak up and see what we got. All right, so who is not here?
I want a tractor something.
Contact, I got
Here
a-
now.
I think
35
it's
clear.
Star Runner? Yeah, that's the refueler, right? Star Runner, I got a Dray Caterpillar, Star Runner, and
Connie.
and a Connie, yeah.
All right, there's got to be more. There's got to be at least a Corsair, something defending those guys. So we'll take the cat first, and then the MSR.
There's Starfarer as well.
Oh, Starfarer. Yeah, I got contact. Connie. Let's kill him first. It's Marquise
Connie is a
something or
kill?
other. Yep.
I've got no marker for the Connie. Oh, there
And we
go.
have a Corsair, also a kill, because we have plenty of big ships like the Starfarer and the. Also kill the MSR also, because we have a Starfarer and a cat to bring back.
All right.
So don't touch those two. Kill everything else. I'm actually gonna drop some missiles on that Connie just to get this faster done.
Copy that.
Wow, that was laggy.
Good hits.
So just remember, watch your speed because the asteroids are popping in and out.
Connie's down.
Hard death it.
It's pretty hard death.
All right, let's move on to what's the next danger.
Starfarer. Another hammerhead.
Oh Jesus! All right, let's knock out the Starfarer real fast.
All right.
God, I have so much lag.
Starfarer is Manson Berisha.
Whoa.
Yep. And let's stay away from that hammerhead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay stationary here.
Going for the Starfarer, I guess? Yeah, I'm so far behind this platform.
All right, distort the refueler from the rear.
Moving in.
It's jumping all over the place.
Yeah. Connie, let's move to the cat. Actually, no, let's do one at a time. Keep your fire to the right side. His engine's about to pop.
On it.
All right, I think it's stop sheet. Yep. All right, boarders, get ready. Stop shooting.
Yay.
Starfire is still shooting.
Yeah, his gunner's
Going
will.
to starboard.
All right, I'm going in from the bottom side. Oh, no, he just came back to life.
Pickle him.
Go ahead and engage him again.
All right, well, soon I'll get to board this ship.
Here, let me pop your shields. All right, rear's down. Go ahead.
Shit. Yeah, keeps jumping.
All right, can we get something a little more fitting for this in here?
Y'all having problems getting this guy?
Yeah.
No.
For me,
Taking
he
it
keeps
sweet
jumping.
time.
Because it's just looks like it's just the Connie train. Okay, never mind. Someone just came in.
Come on.
Is the caterpillar taking
Let's take that Starfarer
No, we're
down.
taking care of the Starfare first.
Oh, okay.
I actually need to get going here in a couple of minutes, folks. I'm going to be hopping over to the captain's table. So unfortunately, we won't be able to do this part with
Caterpillar is soft as it looks like.
unless we can get over there and
All right, who was attacking the
I reckon I was attacking the Caterpillar.
Yeah,
Carbine's on the Starfare.
yeah, we're all supposed to be on the Starfare. Caterpillar's our second target.
For me, it's like a bit of a slideshow, trying to stay on his back.
It's impossible to stay on his back. It's just glitching everywhere for me.
Or if you would please just go to sleep.
All right, emissions are going down. Slow up.
Copy that.
All right, stop firing. All right, slow moving. Continue on. It's going down, but slowly. Continue firing.
It's an exciting battle, man.
That's not physically possible to let that ship do it.
Jesus.
Yeah, whoever's manning the turret in the conning, you're
What
freaking
the-
yelling that thing.
Doing what I can.
His body's flashing red. Mission's still up.
Alright, ceasefire. Ceasefire. Alright, I think he's soft death.
Still shooting back.
Yeah, alright.
No, he's moving.
Keep plucking him. Continue distorting.
Red all over.
Yeah, he's really not moving fast.
He's real red.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire. His emissions keep dropping, but they keep coming back up too fast. Alright,
Still
continue
flying.
firing. Hey Ash, I see you using normal lasers. Stop. You're the one that's doing the damage. Just distortions.
Okay.
Alright, continue. Just distortions only, folks.
Yep.
Starfarer makes for a better destroyer than a refueler.
Seriously, this thing's a tank. The thing is, though, this does make for good hull scraping because it's heavily armored. You get a lot out of these things.
Hopefully.
This was your first ship, Momo? That's wild. Was it after it had its gameplay or just back when it was a cargo hauler? Somebody fired 30 missiles at your Starfarer? This ship's crazy.
Sir, please don't ram the asteroid and die.
A lot of that concept. Nice. First you had it as a cargo ship. Can't wait for this thing to get a rework. Be of use, of more use at least.
I think he's stop. No, he's moving still. Jesus, this guy's not dying.
He's a tank. He's a fighter.
Continue distorting.
Yep.
Is he stuck moving, or am I blagging out?
All right, everyone cease fire for a second. No, he's still moving.
Yeah.
I think we're just got the hard at this guy because he's not gonna.
I think it's his front shield that's keeping him fucking up the distortions, maybe.
Nah, as long as you keep hitting the rear quarter.
Yeah.
Fast and Caterpillar's just standing here in space, doing nothing.
Just give us a couple more shots and then we'll try taking it.
It's got an open door.
All right, we'll take it next. Oh, you know what? I think someone said that they got soft death.
Oh.
All right, he
Looked
stopped.
like it, yeah.
He's fired. He stopped.
Yep, there he goes. Good job.
All right, let's make this quick. Get on board. So, no, he's back on. The turrets are still moving, so.
Hey,
That's okay. His emissions are way down.
No.
if he's not moving, I'll get in there.
Yeah, he's shutting down.
Can someone get on the bottom turret to tractor him?
Moving down. I got a tomato. If it'll let me. Yep, there we go.
I'll get in rotation with them.
We're ready at starboard airlock.
Can you stop him with tractor beam?
Trying to find him at the moment.
He's right below us. Let me put him in front.
Oop.
There, he's right in front.
Bring us in closer. Yep.
All right, go ahead and.
I don't think it kept though.
That's fine. He stopped. Get ready to EVA real fast.
We're ready.
Do it. Get out. He's moving again. Tractor him if you can.
Oh. Think you can move a little.
He's rotating and tractor won't stop motion.
Yeah, he's just drifting.
You might have to. Let me do my landing bit.
The spoon. Magic spoon.
All right, I'm still at starboard airlock. If you can get close enough, I'll tractor over.
I'm actually gonna land on.
All right.
All right, I got him stop a little bit.
Yep.
All right, jump out. This is the best chance. Do it now.
Jumping. Oh yeah, he's still moving away from me. I'm getting lost.
I'll stop.
Whoa.
I didn't even touch him. Damn desync.
I'm just gonna let him collide into me.
Gotta do it with the landing gear.
He's out of range for me now.
Can you tractor him again?
I moved up top, but I will. Piece of crap. Connie's update them, Sig.
Did you get him?
Yep, looks like you got a good hold.
I got a hold, but it's not slowing it down at all.
Yeah, it's still spinning. Oh, no, it's slowing.
I see a person going down.
I am getting closer to it.
Yeah, it looks like you're drawing him to you.
Okay, so now I need to stop the spinning because this is gonna spin around and hit me, and it's gonna hurt. It looks like.
If you could time it so you get to the ramp on the belly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the middle here. Whoa! Aye. Oh boy. Oh dear.
You got it.
This is I don't know.
Stick with it. He's rotating.
If you can come in from the
around
rear
his axis.
Oh god. No. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so
It's full of weevil eggs. All the weevil eggs in the
last
world
stop.
are in there.
I'm almost like getting onto the catwalk, but I can't. Whoa. Okay, it's flying. It's
He's back to
flying.
life.
Whoa.
All right, go
Dang
distort
it.
him, folks.
God.
Give him a few distortion shots.
That's wild
All right.
because his EM is still 0.
EVAing over to the ship.
Oh, it's 2 of you.
We're in. Dang it.
Yeah, that's what the Noxes were for situations like that. I think he might be.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to sign off. I gotta get going to cap this table.
Take care.
All right. Good time, guys. I'll catch you later.
Enjoy.
Be safe.
And everybody on the stream, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry that we couldn't get the chance to board this, but I've got to head on over and get ready for the captain's table. If you know it,
His EM's
come
going down
join.
slightly.
If you don't, Captain's Table is another Star Citizen Creators podcast that is the Astro Historian. And he does a weekly podcast on Saturdays. We have him on our launch sequence. He has us on Captain's Table. So I'll be over there in the next couple of minutes. We're going to hop over and just talk about Star Citizen, talk about the FPS, the way it's changed the game and changed the gameplay. Maybe from being more of a ship-focused space sim to an all-around FPS kind of game. That should be a good talk. Looking forward to having it, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. Thanks again for being at this stream. We'll be back on Monday with another talking stream. We'll go over the Star Citizen Live. We'll look at a couple things that I've had on my mind, and just in general, hang out. You know how Mondays are. I will see you all later, though. Just a couple minutes. Have a wonderful day, everybody. You're great people. You deserve good things. You do good things. You're all great, Toes Gang. All right. Thank you to Toes Gang for supporting the stream. Catch you guys later. Yeah. Eat something you love. Do something you love. Treat somebody you love. Great. And treat yourselves well. Bye. Toes, toes, toes.